We're going to talk about being adults. I know, has a lot of responsibility. Because when we were little, our parents were responsible to motivate us. Summertime, it's like, oh, you're going to summer camp. I didn't know there was a summer camp. I don't want to go to a summer camp. You're going. You're going to have fun. And then we would go and we would have fun. So who is motivating you now that your parents are not responsible for your happiness level and for your adventures? Because I believe that there's a lot of people, possibly you, that kind of lead a boring life. When was the last time you went out and had some new experiences? When are you motivating yourself? When have you gotten out of a story that you may have started 10, 20, 30 years ago? You might be a little on the boring side. So I'm here to remind you that life can be fun, quite exciting, if you lead that style of life. If not, then you get into a rut. And then you're not asking for much. That's the key part. You're not asking for much out of life. So we're going to change that. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I do this for a living. So kick back and get comfortable. I want you to live a little bit dangerously, but successfully. I want you to start saying yes and stop saying no. So next time you get invited to do something that might be a little uncomfortable, say yes, figure it out. Next time you have something in front of you that makes you a little nervous, where you normally would say no, why don't you entertain the idea of yes? Why don't you start breaking out of your smallness? A lot of people don't even get out of their zip codes. Now, I'm not saying you have to travel around the world, but you could get outside the zip code. We want people to be more excited about life. It just generates so much more. And when I'm out and about and I ask people, it's like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Anything new? Anything exciting? They're like, oh, no. I said, okay, so we're all caught up. Perfect. And they're young people. They're living small lives. And it doesn't have to be expensive, so don't throw the money part at me. Get off your phones and start getting out to life. Stop trying to be or live through the TikTok stuff and live through the adventures of what they are doing. Why don't you kind of, do it yourself? And yes, you can figure it out. And or that's when you come to somebody like me that will question your boundaries, get you to understand why you have this fear-based energy of stepping out of your comfort zone. Because what if you lived a life with a little bit more freedom? What if you actually enjoyed this thing called life? What would happen? Who would you be? Would you like that person in you more than you like the one that has been showing up for a year or 5? Yeah. It's time to question our automatics. It's time to show up. It's time to be self-responsible. So thank you for listening. Please subscribe and all that good, juicy stuff. My goal is to get you to question your automatics, get curious about what if I did something a little different. And even if it's a 3 or 5% adjustment, you have changed and you can celebrate that. And after a while, you'll break through the mental chains that you've put on yourself, and you'll actually have some fun stories. So thank you. Keep me posted.